Hello, everybody. My name is Victor. Welcome back to Mutagenics here on the channel. After a lot of deliberation and also input from the Mosh Pit, I've decided that this team has earned the right to go retire. There's no reason for us to continue here in the bunker. And because our druid is so good, I want to make sure that we can pass along those squirrel genes because it's really, really powerful. I mean, honestly, that's the only reason why we even got past Bumblefoot was because of the squirrels. And I want to breed that in. So Tapenade, you've earned the right to go into the breeding room. And then Catra, you know, Catra was not bad. I mean, 2 7s is really good. For breeding, of course. Bunny Buns, Bunny Buns did okay. Bunny Buns, just as the stray, she did all right, but she's aggressive and also just not. She's not what I want. So you can see Frank. And then last but not least, Ogbert. Ogbert was pretty good, but again, I don't really want aggressive cats there. There wasn't really anything special about their kit, so I'm just going to send it with the mutation over to Dr. Beanies. And yeah. We'll see if we can recover here. Now, we are probably going to have to go into Act 1 to get things, just because obviously we're kind of struggling right now, and I don't want to keep butting my head over and over again in the bunker. We can get the black crystal at least, or the black shard, I should say, charged in Act 1 and then bring it to Act 2. Or strength for Arlo's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty bad, but everything else might be fine. We'll see if we get any key mutations. That's one thing we do need is just a lot more mutations, and that's not something that we've had any access to really. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do, but with only 3 days left before Godzilla gets here, I'm a little bit concerned as how we're going to handle her, because we don't really have any crazy cats. I mean, we have to pretty much go immediately. Get Sauron. Oh, that's a lot of 4s. Sorry, Sauron. I do like the chin, though. A lot of 4s. All right, let's check out our kittens before we head on out, because we're just going to have to go again. Oh, my gosh. Look at those 6s. Wow. Lukey. Oh, my gosh. He's amazing. Look at those 6s, man. Okay, well, we might wait one day to take Yuki out. Or Lukey, I should say. Kyoko, she's okay. The 4 on Constitution really hurts, though. Average aggression, not inbred, of course. The 2 7s is nice. We'll see if we can maybe get a mutation there. Blazing Sun, that's a little bit too many 4s. Sorry, buddy. A little bit too many 4s, but we can send you over to Tink. And there's Lukey. I mean, we can put Lukey in the mutation room, in the cat fight room. We got Girl Cat. Girl Cat's super aggressive. Again, lots of 6s, but the 2 4s, though, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see who we've got here. I'm gonna let it run for one more day. We have tomorrow, so we've got to go now, and basically we've got to get just a really, really strong crew together. Mr. Stiffeliotes? That's too many 4s, mister. Sorry. Too many 4s there. All right, we got Angie. Angie with 3 7s and a 4 on Constitution. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take her out. We'll put Angie over here. We got Cribble. Cribble is a moderately inbred. Ooh, man, that 4 on the dex. It's not a terrible cat. Birth defect -1 int is kind of bad, though. Yeah, we'll get rid of Cribble. Dr. Beanies, there you go. Who else did we get here? We have Rise or Reese. Oh my gosh, those 6s, brother. Oh man, I wish we had another day. We have Master McDonald. Again, lots of 6s. I'm very encouraged by our ability to breed 6s here. We have 2 7s as well. We have Coiffure. Bodhi is getting old. And Mammothie. What is up with that? Look at that noggin. Where did you even come from, Mammothie? Oh, it's because of the... Yeah, we don't want to breed that head birth defect in. Sorry, Mammothie. I like the 2 7s, especially the speed, but... I've done it again. New invention appears. This one will seriously change the world, make me a billionaire. Now listen up. Beware the government censors information in public. It's true. As a personal protest, I invented Redacted, a device that censors reality. Don't like a specific gender, race, or political party? Poof, gone. You'll never be able to see or hear from them again. Currently, it only works in health bars and status icons, though. It's worth testing. I'll get it calibrated enough to be used as intended. Okay. So we have censored. So let's see what that is. I do not see it. Maybe we'll get it on the next day. All right, we're gonna blast through Act 1 here and hope that we can get a team strong enough to be able to take down Godzilla. Because right now I'm not too convinced. I'm gonna be honest, not too convinced. All right, Gold Lion's got 4. Man, we just have a bunch of average cats right now. Kyoko's good. The four Constitution scares me, but we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Puss in Boots, lots of 6s. I like it. Where's Puss? There we go. Then we have Gold Lion. The concussion hurts from a cat fight, I assume. We have Arlo. Arlo is a Hank cat. Albinism. And then Lukey. Yeah, get Lukey in there. All right, everybody, we're going to depart here, but I'm going to... what I'm going to do... We didn't get double class this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video as always so I can get out the class assignments and stuff, and then you'll see a skip in the video, and then we'll go on to Act 1 just to get the Black Shard charged and stuff, and hopefully we can get some progression here. We need to get some good items because we're hurting right now. All right, everybody, here we are. We have our team. We have Puss in Boots as our cleric, and he ended up getting Zealot along with Purifier. Basic attack removes all debuffs from allies. Here is the loadout right here that we have if you want to pause the video and check it out for yourself. We have Lukey, who I turned up into our Hunter, who has split shot. He basically has +1 area, but deals 50% less damage. Also, of course, it's going to go great with Albinism. Marked, of course, and then we also have Absorb, which is going to be nice for a self-heal. And then Kyoko, I ultimately end up making her the Thief because A, I liked her name, and B, her passive here, full power. While at full mana, your basic attack deals triple damage. So I put the Prowler's Cap on her Shadow so she can get a guaranteed backstab crit with Backstabber here. So very, very strong indeed. And then last but not least, we have Arlo, who is our albino psychic. Which is going to be very confusing with these two here. Well, actually, all 3 of them, to be honest. But that's the power of Hank offspring. So we have Resonance and Power Up. When you gain excess mana, gain +1 magic damage and +1 int. Then Glare, inflict madness on a unit in your line of sight, which is fantastic. So really, really, really strong team here, and we should be able to hopefully breeze through Act 1. We are going to get to Act 1. We are bringing the Black Shard here. And we'll see how many zones we can clear here. I don't want to make this into a 3-day episode. So this one might be a little bit longer. And let's get it going. Let's get her done. Get her done here. Don't need to teleport right now. Kyoko, go in, get the full hit. We do have the feather necklace on, so hopefully we can get some dodges. And we can use the roll for Puss in Boots here if we really wanted to. And that way we can go over and heal. Just going to go do that. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. No problem. The kittens I'm not too worried about. Madness would be cool. Let's throw the kitten into the bag. There you go. So that one goes away. We don't need to absorb right now, obviously. We can inflict madness on anything within the line of sight here. So maybe we can inflict madness on the seagull. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we can try. We'll see if the seagull actually does anything. Then here, what we can do is we can use marked, and then easy peasy shot there. Let's go use the golden pickaxe on that, and then we can use absorb to heal if we want to, but obviously no reason to. Oh yeah, look at that. The seagull will attack. That's interesting. I like it. We don't really have a backstab here, so I'm just gonna go over this way, and we'll just do this. 12 crit there from Kyoko. Nice. Or Kyoto, I should say. And let's go for a blessing on ourselves. Now we need to make sure that we get a hit with the black shard. There you go. We got the fear proc. That's nice. Put madness on you. I should have really picked up the coin there. And I say that we take down the seagull. There we go. We got bird poop. We will take it. There you go. And we can set up here with the black shard. There we go. Easy peasy. We could have gotten out there one turn sooner, but obviously we're trying to keep up with the black shard. Kyoko, assassinate. Melee attack can only hit from behind. Ignores shield chance. Has a 50% chance to crit. Ignores shield. That's amazing. Stock is fantastic too. Man, either one of these is great. I mean, we already have Shadow, but this is a lot of mana. I'll go for Assassinate. We'll see if we can maybe utilize that here. Nope. All right, we got Toms here. There's a range on this, so I think we'll just go here, grab the coin, take you out. There's some water so we can fill up our water bottles. Let's see if we can get, who's gonna go first out of you? You? Let's go for a glare. Oh, it's not in line of sight, of course. We'll go for you. And then I think I don't want to pull these ones close necessarily. And let's see if we can get a big hit here. Because I don't want the cat collar to just continually slow us here. Double crit, they're very nice for Lukey. And then we might be able to get a kill on the cat collar here. Yeah, we will. For the crit, there we go. We can roll away. Gotta love the mobility. Let's see what this mad Tom-Tom's gonna do. Just gonna hit that one. That's fine. Now I don't want to. Well, I guess this one the madness is gone. So move up here with Kyoko. We could teleport behind this one, but not enough to get the who's gonna go first? You are. Well, that's not gonna kill it is the problem. See who he hits. Well, I don't want to give them a free hit. Let's take him out here. Very nice. Then we don't need to mark anything. So I'm gonna step back and grab these coins, or this coin. Nobody needs a heal. Everyone's Gucci. So let's just move up. Tom's gonna get one swipe. 6 damage there on Kyoko. And let's go for the assassinate. 26 crit there. That wasn't even a basic attack. And another crit. Oh my gosh. Kyoko. I want to move next to Kyoko because I don't want her to die. There we go. This isn't going to kill, but we're going to get some damage there. I don't know if I can... I can't really move this one, so I think I'm going to have to wait on that. I can destroy the corpses, though. Grab these 3 coins there. I'll take that. There we go. We didn't get a hit with the black shard. I didn't want to give them free damage. Arlo got speed. Nice. Become entropy. I mean, there you go. Become entropy is one of the most, if not the most powerful spell in the game. 50% chance for... This is cursed. -1 charisma. We can put it on Puss in Boots. Only reason why I'm doing that is because I want to. We need to get some birds here. Yeah, become entropy is huge. Vaporize everything on a tile within your line of sight. Against a boss, it deals 10 damage and inflicts stun instead. So that's massive for hard mode. Got the Bible. Runs 1 stack of random debuff from a unit at melee range. Heal for an extra 1. Well. Mind if I do? Lukey is fine. We can give this to Arlo, I guess. Let's also give Arlo... Whoops. There you go. Actually, Arlo, you know what? You don't need... You need the shield. We'll give you some charisma. Nope. Look, game, you've caused this to happen. All right, one too many RNG screw jobs, and that's done. I'm out. All right, so we have Fenrir now. We got to be careful of. We did get extra birds, by the way. So let's go ahead and just take you out. Here we go. Get the all stats up. Fenrir throwing a bear trap right in front of him. Nobody needs a heal right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Zealot. And grab this mana here. We can roll to Fenrir and see if we can... Okay. There we go. Got the stun. Let's pull him out of the grass. But he still gets to move anyway because, you know. Get behind him. We're just going full bore here. 10 crit there with the pickaxe, and we got swatted away. Air trap right next to Lukey. I think that's the bear trap there, so we're not going to be able to really do much here. Yeah, we can't teleport either. We're just going to have to wait. I want to get to Lukey. Gonna heal. There we go. Nice little +1 heal there. Those bear traps pretty much right here. And I want to pull him into it. I think we're safe from the bear trap there. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. And we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait on Become Entropy again. If he lives. Get Mark. The crit there. We also triggered the trap. And I don't really want to... We don't need to move here. Well, I do want to move because I don't want to keep getting hit by Fenrir on our fragile hunter. Now Mark is still remaining. Let's see if we can teleport behind Fenrir. And it missed, of course. I'm going to deliberately trigger this trap over here because it does no damage to us. Got the stun on him. Can't move. We can deal 3 damage to him, though. I think it pulls him into the tall grass, though, and I don't want to do that. I like how stun just doesn't do anything. This should be it for Mr. Fenrir. But I'm going to... No, it's a mini-boss. I'm not going to let him have another chance. I was going to try to kill him with the black shard, but... Get a night piece. Puss in Boots gets int, which is great for our cleric. Swift Servant. Give a unit +1 bonus move. That unit becomes an alpha. If there is an alpha, this spell must target it and gives you +1 bonus move too. Wow. I do like Emergency. Open Wound is really good too. But Swift Servant giving an extra move is insane. We're going hard mode to get some furniture. I don't want to get too close to the kittens. We crit there by Kyoko. A bonus move to Kyoko next turn, I believe. And I'm going to move Puss in Boots. I'm going to shadow Kyoko here because we know that she's going to take damage. We just need to move into line of sight here. The Pooter is probably going to be a bigger problem of the two. No, none of you. We want to have the champion to move off of us. And we need a big hit here from Lukey. I don't know why we're only dealing 3 damage. That's terrible. Why are we dealing 3 damage? Is our dex that bad? Our dex is 5. Refill our water bottle. Unless we have some penalty that I didn't pay attention to. Oh, I don't know why our hunter is so weak. Get a double kill here. There we go. Then we can move down to get our water bottle. Take a swig. We got Arlo. We have the shield, so it's fine. There we go. So this only gives a move. It doesn't give you... It doesn't give you an extra turn. Okay. Well, I misunderstood that. Well, we can't. We have to give it to Kyoko. We can at least go grab some coins. Then Arlo. Move that cat off of us. Completely missed that cat. I say we inflict madness on the champion, even though they're at 1 HP. There you go. That works. And here, we can just wipe them all out. Good double kill there by Luki. And yeah, there's not really much we can do here. We can golden pickaxe. Maybe we'll get a coin or something. A couple coins. If we can get those, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, the crow gets away. We have so many moves, though, on the thief. That's so nice. Because we can do this. Then we go... Up. 26 crit there. Luki got Dex. Nice. I don't know why our damage is so bad. Oh, but it's because of split shot. That's right. That's right. Flea shot. We know how good flea shot can be. Yeah, let's go for flea shot. We all know how good familiars are. Then we cast 3 spells, gain +3 charge. We don't really need that, but I guess we could use it for Arlo. Angel Wing. If an attack would down you and said lower your HP to 1 HP, while 1 HP this has no effect. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Examine the box. It's a green int check. We got an oak helmet. It's flammable. But it's just straight up +3 shield, so. Nice. Alright, so we want to get the champions out here as fast as possible. We can teleport behind it, but then we're super exposed. No crit there. We can teleport away as well. I'm kind of hoping that, like, you know, we'll get a dodge, but... Silly me. Let's see, Arlo. We need to get fear on this one. Okay, it's a mobile. We need to heal up Kyoko. Put a bonus move. Yeah, that would have downed her. Got the flea. Take them out. Try to get this chicken. Chicken will fight back. Definitely want to kill this chicken. Big crit there. There we go. We got the blood vial. I don't think we used... Did we use the black shard already? I don't remember. We did not. Look at that. Kyoko. Need a little bit of constitution on her and she's going to be a beast. I'm going to wait one turn so we can heal up Kyoko. Let's just move out of the way of this fly because I don't want to give any free hits. There you go. Nice heal there. Give a bonus move. Now we can go. Very nice. Kyoko got luck instead. Zip. Your movement action is Shadow Step. Shadow Step? Agile plus 2 movement range. If you move fewer tiles than your full movement range, you can move a second time for the rest of your movement range. Leader or stat up, just straight up speed. I don't know what zip is, so I'm gonna try it. And yeah, we're never gonna be at full mana, so. Because we need to use ambush and stuff. No. Backstabs heal you by 2. I'd love to believe that we can get that we can get a 15% dodge, but I will take the guaranteed heal. Get some food here. Our candy. Goes to Luki. You got Dex again. Very nice. Quiver, Hunter's Boon. When you kill him, you get 5 mana. So good. I'm going to take Hunter's Boon here. Blackjack. Yeah, we can get blackjack. We can use that on somebody. Not this, maybe not on this team, but definitely somebody. All right. You know what time it is, Mosh Pit. She teleport.
Tasty legs and crispy
Huh.
thighs on my mind. I'm so hungry now, I'm gonna chase them, grab them.
16 crit there.
Find them in the dumpster or an alley.
Now we can stop the bombs here with our psychic, so and then stun the rat.
Grab 'em by the tail, they're tastier than snails.
Give a bonus move to Luki. Then I think we're just chilling here.
All my nights, I'm chasing rats.
Try to kill the pigeon here.
I'm taking naps.
There we go.
In my dreams, I'm the king of cats.
Look at the movement here on Luki.
All of my nights, I'm chasing rats. All of my days, I'm taking naps. And in my dreams, I'm the king of cats.
No crit there. And bombs are of no problem at all.
Bones littered at my feet.
I wonder if this counts as a kill. It does not. Yeah, we got the fear. Maybe we could try to roll here, but I think we just wait. No reason. Yeah, the fear is going to make him run away. Although he did go straight to the... He did go straight to the bushes, which is annoying. Nice crit there. Yeah, that was the most obvious outcome of that. He got feared into the only grass patch, by the way. I just want to point that out. Yep. Go for become entropy to stun him. Go 10 damage. As in range for Puss in Boots, 5 damage there. And I think that's just going to be a 3-turn kill on the dang rat. You know, wouldn't it be fun if Act 2 was like that? Puss in Boots got Charisma, Breath of Life. Sharing is caring. +2 speed. When you pick up a non-coin pickup, allies gain the same effect. Wow. But Breath of Life, I mean, if someone actually gets down, Breath of Life is just so big. I think we're going to go sewers here. We didn't really gain anything good, so head on down. We're going to keep going here, everybody. At least 2 zones in this video. If you're enjoying the grind, if you're enjoying the journey back to where we need to be, make sure you click the like button, and of course, don't forget about that hype function as well. See if we can get maybe a cheeky kill here early on would be nice. That's what I did not want to happen there. The fact that it can just go through everything is kind of ridiculous. The heal. Okay, so we can kill anything that we want to. So I don't want any of these things to get away. Getting a move. Let's destroy the parrot. We get the all stats up in the item. And Lukey needs some... If we can get some extra... If we can get some extra damage on Lukey. Can't shoot there. Now I can. There we go. We end up reloading again, which is great. And we can absorb. I think we're just going to wait here. Good crit there. Look at this. Sets up perfectly for the Black Shard. We can shadow step the heck out of dodge here. Let's see. We can go for Madness. This one doesn't act for quite a while. We can bring it closer to us at least. Also absorb. Yeah, we don't have a line of sight over here on these, unfortunately. I say we just move away from the leech. There we go. We'll just leave it at that. Save some mana. Down by the flea. Yeah, I want to kill the fully healed one. So let's put a mark on that one. Then we can also flee here. Very nice. So now we can put a mark on this one if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. Look at that. That one doesn't count as a that one doesn't count as a unit, but then we can heal with absorb. So Hunter's continuing to show why they're just S tier for me. Oh, that's neat. Well, we don't need to get behind this one. And we can't really... We could brainstorm twice. There you go. Just brainstorm twice. This shouldn't last much longer, though. I mean, we should be able to just do this. Let's pull you away. There we go. It's feared. We can finish it off with our cleric, and that shall be that. There you go. Very nice. Arlo leveled up and got int. Always great. Beckon, your basic attack has 4 knockback. Your basic attack inflicts blind, overconfident, while at full HP, reduce the cost of your spells by 2, but take double damage. That's not necessary. We could go for speed too. I like glow. Blind and fear is pretty nice. Go for like a debuff thing. Go for glow. You cast a spell, gain 1 magic damage for the turn. Yeah, let's get rid of resonance. Brain chip, become AI controlled. No, thank you. Loot it. 11 decks here. We got a bone club. All right, so we have the gassies now. There's a lot of gassies here. Yeah, they can definitely move. They can move wherever, so... Who's the first to act? That one. All 4 of those are going to act first. This one's not. So we want to move away from the ones that are going to act. I don't want to give them a free attack here, especially on Kyoko, who is very fragile. Need to stop this poison right now. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about the poison ourselves. This is going to be a chain reaction of madness right here. Okay. Psychic doesn't need to be near the mosh pit here, so the movement range on them are ridiculous. I mean, this is okay. We got to get a kill here. So we can kill this one. I don't want to hit ourselves, obviously. We crit there. Flea shot. There we go. We can go over here. Mark this one. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I'm still gonna hit this one. Now I can mark it. Birds are gone. That one's stuck in water hell over there. And we can get a guaranteed kill here. That's gonna be a ton of. We don't even need to use our mana here. 16 crit. Down goes the gassy. Then I think, honestly, we just stay here. There's nothing really that we can do about this. The fear doing work. No one needs a heal. Don't have enough mana for entropy yet. Okay, we got the blind at least. I don't want to get behind it. And the flea is also going to attack, so it's still blind, so maybe it'll miss. I cannot believe they're still stacking the poison there. It's getting ridiculous now. This one is just out of range. I think we can still hit it, though, if I move here. I got him in range of flea shot. There we go. Unfortunately, I cannot move closer. But if we kill him now before the poison goes off, the poison won't deal any damage. Here we go. Not too bad. Zamoot's got Constitution, which is great. We'll go Int for more. More Int is always great on the Cleric. Or just more Constitution. I mean, that's a tanky Cleric. Let's go for more Int. I always like a very intelligent Cleric for the mana regen. Ooh, we get the Flower Mix. One of my favorite items in all of Eugenics. Yeah, we'll give that to the Hunter for sure. Lukey's going to be producing flowers for us. Nope. All right, it's going to be Flushmaster. I don't think we can get in range of the teleport. No, we can't. Now we are going to be moving this way, so we got to get off of. Need to make sure that we are not on a path here. That's going to collide with anything else. We don't want to be on the same plane as our cats. We can get a stun, maybe. I don't think that's going to be in range, though. Oh no, we can see him. We do get the stun and the blind, which blind doesn't matter for Flushmaster, but that did bring it closer to us now. There we go. We can throw down a Flower Mix here so everyone can get some mana regen. We need a big hit here from Kyoko. 26 crit. You love to see it. 16 crit as well, the backstab. Okay, Fleshmaster is still facing this way. Still gonna roll forward and get a smack. There you go, got the fear and the blind as well. I don't know if madness will stop it from attacking. I really should just save for become entropy. Honestly, give me a flea. 5 damage with the flea shot. I don't want to kill the flea. Only 4 damage there. We need to get off of the same plane here. There's the fear. Yeah, okay, so it does still do the attack. It actually completely missed on Kyoko though. And look at all those flowers. We can just go behind here. 16, and look at this. Yeah, see you later. Wow. That was quite the beatdown. Three round kill on Fleshmaster's real good. Kyoko got speed, and Dex is going to increase her damage, but obviously the 3 Constitution is terrible. We got to get that up. Brick Mask, 4 shield, -1 speed, inflict bruise 1. That'd be great for a tank or something. Luki got speed. That's great for a hunter, and obviously it's just more dex. We can't get int on him, so just more dex. That's a second piece of the brick set. Might as well. Okay, I'm not going to miss out on the opportunity to take out this bird. Kidding me? Where do you think you're going? You don't get to do that. What is the range of that attack? Wow. Okay. Okay. What about that? What are we gonna do about that? Got the fear on that poop. But it's still gonna attack anyway. And it missed. You get the heal on Kyoko and give him an extra move. Oh, I could have moved again too. That's the champion. I should have taken out that champion first, actually. It's a little bit short-sighted of me. Luki can give himself some flowers over here. Now remember, if we get a kill, that's going to give us mana back. Like that. Get a flea shot. There we go. Yeah, we want to kill the champion here. There we go. It's just that easy that we can move twice. Now we have enough mana for ambush. Oh man, Kyoko. Look at that. Huge crits. Big moves. Let's get you out of there. There we go. We could even inflict madness on something if we really wanted to, but there's no need. There we go. We can reload the move. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna grab the coins. So we want to get a couple of free kills here, basically. There's one. There's another. Can't hit anything else from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spawn a flea. There we go. There we go. Then just one more time. But we don't have enough to do both, so this is way overkill, but we did get a heal anyway. Then we could just go like this. Well, first let's no, we can't get the money. That's all right. Let's just get out of here. Very smooth. Arlo got int. Nice. More int for the psychic is always great. I wish we would have gotten Constitution, but honestly, that's going to allow us to have more and more faster casts of Become Entropy. Okay. Nope. Ooh, there's an eagle here. Okay, there are harpoons. The champion fetus. One of them is not going to be a problem because we can immediately kill it. This is the one that we cannot get. Any target on. Hello? Harpoon? No? You're just not gonna work? You move up 2 to get in range of Kyoko. I can give her 2. That way we can move back. Alright, so we need to get line of sight on this one here. I think we can get from here. Yep. Come Entropy, see ya. Here we go. Alright. There's no way for us to get a kill here. We should try to go for this champion. There we go, nice. Getting extra mana from the flowers is huge. should try to kill this eagle. This one, oh, that's not the back. Well, we got the kill anyway. There we go. We'll just sit there and get some mana. Actually. Oh, that one. Yeah, we can still get it. There we go. There we go. They're both fully healed, so they're going to attack no matter what. Let's get Zealot for Puss in Boots, and then he can get a little bit of a smack there. I want to inflict madness on this eagle. How's he in line of sight there? Okay. Well, if we can wait one more turn, I will actually be able to entropy him. I don't think he's leaving yet. I think he leaves next turn. All right, we need some big time plays here for Lukey. There we go. There's one. Move up. Very nice. They're just gonna have to they're forced to just keep healing. Yeah, we can kill the eagle this turn. No crit there. We don't have the extra move this time. Now we do. Get the hit. Move back here. Move back to the recharge station. Grow some flowers. Nice. Got a grenade. Then we can also madness. That's not... Oh my god. Hang on. There. Madness you. Well, it didn't matter. A crit there. Just gonna hang out in the flowers. They do get one more turn, but that's okay. Guaranteed crit, guaranteed kill, 26 damage for Kyoko. Kyoko got speed again. Sharpened Nail, gain 1 range, gain 1 dex and 1 range to the end of battle. Eagle Eye. Boost backstab. Until the end of your turn, your backstabs do 75% more damage and also ignore shield. I mean, that's huge for a thief. And we end up getting the rat necklace and a snack. I don't think we're going to need the grenade here. I mean, it's just going to end badly no matter what. Well, we got a mutation. Or a thief. That's 2. Well, we got Constitution, -1 int. -1 int's pretty annoying, but especially since we just got something that we're going to use spells now, but here we go. My favorite song off the soundtrack. Against Boris. Until the end of the turn. Unfortunately, we can't backstab Boris right now. We can wait there. We can stun him, though. We can also fear him. Back up. Fire mix, there we go. Big hits here. Now, Blub is so big, we can actually hit multiple times. We have 2 moves, remember, so... This should be a big hit. 24 on the backstab. I probably could have used that again. I should have used that again. I'm gonna teleport to get wet, so we can have the full benefit of a mana regen on the flowers. I'm gonna fear and blind him, and then we're gonna move back into the flowers here. Gain 13 mana. There we go. There's the fear to put Boris away from us. There you go. Good heals. Good heals. Yeah, two moves again. So again, same concept here. I'm just gonna walk into the water, walk back, so we get the 12 mana. I don't want to bring him into the group. Big hit, Lukey. Multiple crits here. There we go. 8, 10, 10. So he's feared, so he's going to be moving that first turn. Oh, man, this could be huge. Look at this. We can boost the backstab by 150%. And this might be massive. We don't have enough to do ambush, but we can boost it again, actually. Why not? 225% backstab. Hits for 42. She's out like a thief in the night, literally. Got the stun. I want to move him straight back. I don't want to go at an angle. There we go. Got the blind. We don't need madness on him. I think I'm just gonna give myself Zealot, and then we're just gonna chill here because no one needs. Really, nobody needs anything. Well, no, we can move twice. There we go. Get the mark. Keep kiting here. We want to basically land it right on top of him. There you go. 24 damage. We don't have the boosted backstab now. I could teleport behind him. He's gonna move away regardless here, but he is gonna move towards us if I backstab him. I can only get here. I'm just gonna wait. Get the blind, the fear. Arlo can gain mana from absorb, and then we can also move into the flowers. Then nobody really needs any heals. But what we can do is do double zealot here. 7 damage there. And this should be all she wrote for Boris. We can get the flea in there. And honestly, I'm gonna wait so we can use the black shard. Why? I mean, we might as well, right? Yeah. So what we can do is we can hit Boris first. I don't want to backstab him though. Is the thing. This is gonna hurt. There we go. It was worth it. Lukey got int. Chaos shot is terrible. Web trap. Ball of spiders. It's 3 spiderlings at impact. Wow, that's great. 9 mana though. Let's go for ball of spiders. Why not? Why not? All right, everybody. Well, we've got a good run going here. Very good run. We got the ninja bandana. You have a 10% chance to gain a bonus attack when you use your basic attack. That's phenomenal as well. We can put that on Lukey. Sure. I love it. But I'm going to wrap this video up here, everybody. Good progress. It's Act 1, so again, we needed to get some good cats, especially since I don't know what the hell we're going to be facing tomorrow. Hopefully we get strong enough to be able to face her. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and also hyping. We're going to find out what Godzilla is coming up next. Again, thank you all for the support and the suggestions and feedback on the last episode. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.